contain explicit language or extreme views. Discretion is advised.
Pain Train Productions presents Pain Train Pipebomb, starring Melissa Mitro, Karasu B. Muhammad, Amaris Nisi Gonzalez, and Ricky Litwinkowicz. This is currently airing on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Blackjack TV, MileHighRadio.com, and IPMNation.com, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Need quality merchandise at great prices? Visit PainTrainPipebomb.threadless.com and check out all show merchandise. This show is produced out of the dungeon in Brooklyn, New York. Produced and edited by Ricky Litwinkowicz and Chris Rex. Enjoy the show. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Pain Train Pipebomb. That's all I have to say.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
I really have nothing to say. I am fucking exhausted.
I've
Okay.
had a very interesting week. So, I mean, I could talk about it. It will kill 5 minutes until you can think of something to say. So last week I was here and we did the show on Thursday, obviously. And, I kept saying to Ricky that my eye was itchy. So we did the show on Thursday and I stayed here for a little while afterwards. And I went home, and by the time I got home, I had a pretty good rash around my eye. And I thought for a minute that maybe I was allergic to something, or something was going on. Like I put makeup on before I had been on the show Thursday. I thought maybe something was up. But by Friday morning, it was full on bumpy, like from the inside of my eye all the way around to like the whole top of my cheek. So I used to take care of an elderly lady, and she had shingles. And I thought, wow, this looks very similar to what the lady had that I took care of. And I talked to my mother about it a little bit, and I said, I think I'm going to go get checked. So I went to urgent care on Friday night, and sure as shit, I had shingles. So,
she became a roofer.
So I really thought, up until that point, that only ancient people got shingles. I thought it was something like that only older people had. And I had chickenpox when I was a kid, and a pretty bad case of them. And I guess I never even considered that this bumpy shit around my eye was shingles. But sure enough, it was. So they gave me medicine and eye drops, and I had 2 pretty big marks around the side of my eye, right in the corner. And now I'm waiting for my appointment with an eye specialist, because apparently it could do damage to your eye if it gets in your eye. So the rash is pretty much gone. Like I can't put anything on my face. Like I have to be very careful about what I put on my face. But the rash is pretty much gone. But I still have to go see the eye specialist. Because I wear contacts, I had to take them out. I can only see out of one eye for the whole week because I have to put drops in, can't put my contacts in. Yeah. So this has been a hell of a week. I felt absolutely fine. Like everybody kept saying, like, I hope you feel better. And I thank everybody for the well wishes, but I never felt bad. I never thought I had anything going on because I didn't feel sick. I thought, whatever. I was just more mad that God put something on my face. I have one nice thing left. I'm trying to keep it the way that it's supposed to be. My face makes the money, like you can't fuck with it. So
you to see your cookies when you're making them too.
So I was really mad that like my eye was swollen and I had this whole rash and it was around like half my cheek. I mean, it's still a little red. Obviously, you can't see it like on camera here, but it was pretty good for a couple of days there. So it's been pretty eventful. But I did find out over the course of the week that younger people get shingles much more than I assumed. Because again, I only knew old people got shingles. And I'm not fucking old. I'm telling you, I'm not old.
If it's any consolation, El Dape said that that people his age get it.
Yeah, like I said, my friend my friend wrote me and she said that her husband, who's 10 years younger than me, has had shingles twice. So, it makes me think about it a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh, Derek, I am forever 29. Forever 29.
Cool. I'm only 23. I only wanted to be 23. Every year I came out there, I just paused.
Waldman says you're 21.
I know, Waldman is very good to me. He comes to my defense very often. Shut up, Medina. I am not old. I'm not. I refuse.
Hey, but I don't know. I would call myself an old lady all the time now. I was telling the kids, they were outside playing soccer, and they're all kicking to me. I said, I'm an old lady. I can't do that shit no more. And my nephew goes, You're an old lady? I'm like, yeah. I'm just younger than your grandma.
I feel like, once I hit 40, it all went downhill.
Hi, Mama.
Like, I was doing good until I turned 40. When I was last year when I was turning 40, I was supposed to go out with all the girls. We were going to have like a big 40th birthday bash. I had like this wretched stomach virus that lasted for like a week. And then I was like, all right, forget it. I'm not going. I'm not going. We're not celebrating 40. And then, obviously this year we're in Germ Fest. I turned 41. So I was going to have a 40 again party. That got eliminated. Now I get the fucking shingles. Man, it's like, you hit 40 and like shit goes to hell, man. I was doing good until I turned 40. Look at her face. She's like, yeah,
well, it's
okay.
official. We got kicked out of Blackjack TV.
Did we?
Yeah, I can't find the group anymore.
Oh,
he
good.
finally booted me.
Good. It's fine. So,
Hi,
good,
Mom.
James. That's good.
Hi, sister.
Well, welcome everybody to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, which will be dying by like March. And then Sound Machine FM.
Yes.
Why did it got the shingles?
Yes.
I think it got more than the shingles.
Yes.
They are phasing out so many different freaking platforms. It's not even funny. And Periscope goes to Twitter, by the way.
Oh, really?
So technically, we're supposed to be on Twitter right now.
Alex, I know you haven't been here, but James's dad has been very sick. So he's been keeping us updated on everything that's been going on. James, I've been reading everything you've been writing, and I'm happy there's improvements. I'm really happy there's improvements.
I'm very glad I have got no comment on my video background.
Why? It looks scary. It looks like you have the T2 going on behind you, Terminator behind you.
Derek said he goes out to plenty of fish, so he's good.
Yeah, he does. Many countless nights on the bedroom radio wall, watching him search through plenty of fish.
Oh, you were talking to me, jerk. I thought you were talking about James. No, I'm not going to a nursing home yet. Although I feel like I should be in one.
If somebody wants to pay for it, I'll go. I'm ready.
Let me tell you though, like, see this background Ricky gave me? We were discussing last week how I needed to be like on a beach and relaxing. And that was before the whole, old people disease incident. So now I definitely needed it more. Like, except that I'm missing like the coconut drink with the umbrella, or like some sort of like frozen deal, like out of a whole pineapple. Like I that's what I need. Like I'm done with my meds on Friday, and I feel like I need some sort of frozen alcoholic 25 beverages
Get a pina colada.
I'm telling you.
Right?
I've got the whole Devil May Cry video preview in the background.
I don't like that behind your head, because some sort of little childlike thing ran behind you, and it looked like they were trying to snatch the back of your head off. When we were testing it before, I didn't like it. It was a little creepy.
Well, people were complaining that we don't do any gaming on the page, so I put the gaming behind me.
And Alex, you know what? If I could go for tomorrow, I would. You know what? It would be like a vacation for me. You know what goes on in my real life. So it would be pretty cool to just like go to a nursing home and like lay in a bed and sleep and watch TV, and someone bring you food, 3 times a day.
Ask my mom how that feels, because I think no matter how.
They could wheel me to the, solarium where I could see all the plants grow like once a day. I'd be like the life of the party in the community room, Like we could have like a stand-up show. Get all the old people moving, I think it would be fun for me.
Alex wants to know if you're going to be the person wearing the white pants and knitting the license plate for your rascal.
No white pants ever. I got a lot going on the bottom half, and white pants make you look even bigger. So I will not be wearing white pants.
I'm just going to wear muumuus for the rest of the time I get there. I'm going to wear a muumu and no underwears.
Like you do now.
Pretty much. I don't wear muumu.
No, I'm talking about the no underwear part.
Oh, no pants. No pants. I have underwear, no pants. There's a whole difference between that.
Oh my God.
Believe it or not, I actually almost got myself a drafting chair.
What the fuck is a drafting chair?
You know those the draft desks?
Yeah.
Those ones that are on an angle?
Yeah.
Well,
there's a specific chair for that?
Yeah.
Like you don't just sit in a regular chair and draw?
To me, it's like...
Is it higher?
Oh, yeah. Oh, a ton, yeah. It's a combination of like a bar stool with the big, like...
But it has the spins, no? The spins, right?
It spins, but it's got like an office chair on top of it.
Yeah.
Like the ergonomic back.
Yeah.
And it's got like a bar stool bottom to it.
But would you be able to freaking sit on that for like 14 hours a day?
Probably.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The problem with this chair is that the piston broke. That's why it's almost sitting on the floor. But if I had the other chair, I probably would be up about maybe 7 inches higher.
All right. I mean, 7 inches makes a difference.
That does. That's usually their feet size.
Right?
She was like, woo, okay, I got it.
I'm sharing out, but I'm
See,
like,
Alex knows about that, the drafting chair.
Are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a specific chair just for that.
Yeah, it's funny though, because I found it on Craigslist. And the guy was
my
like,
water disappeared.
He was like, I actually can tell you, like, I've only used it like a week, and they're moving. He bought the chair, and now they have to move out of their apartment.
Yeah.
So he's like, I have no room for it in the new place.
All right.
I tried getting it, but the guy never emailed me back, so would be nice.
All right.
Because those chairs are not.
You want a
those
muffin?
chairs are not cheap.
You want a muffin?
No.
Yes. Yes.
These are the muffins I made. Well, they're not the ones from the other night. I made a second batch. Those spinach and cheese muffins that I made the other night.
Well, see, you didn't say that.
Why? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Now you want it?
Yeah. I thought it was a regular muffin.
What do you mean? Chopped liver over here. I can't get me a muffin.
You got to slide a little closer, honey. Roll that chair this way. Oh my God. Derek, it wouldn't shock me. Does it have a hole in it? Like so that the fart could escape underneath?
No, it only has a hole in it so he could poop while doing the show.
Interesting. Hey, Nick Russell, I saw you there. Yeah, no, you see that little creature was just behind your head again. I don't know what that thing was.
I think the whole thing shrunk anyway. Because it was the full screen.
Your head?
But whatever it was, it looked like it was trying to snatch the back of your head off. I didn't like it so much.
Yeah, by the way, we got shouted out from the Knuckleheads Chronicles earlier.
Sweet.
And
From Terry?
Yes, Terry was doing promo for his show.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pop in and say hello, and then he started talking about us.
Sweet.
So I was like, all right, cool.
I like Terry. He's a nice guy.
Gilmore, they're really good.
And by the way, not to get a fat head on this.
But you already have one.
You already do.
No, I was already given the go earlier. So I was talking to Stacy.
Mm-hmm.
And she says that her son went around telling everybody about us.
This is not going well.
The thing is that when he was telling everybody about us, we were on the radio.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes and tells his friend that my mom knows these people and they're on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
So instead of being
Wait a minute. Which show was on?
I think it was Pipebomb Radio.
Well, I hope it was radio and not that, because I don't know what I talked about last week when I was here, and it wouldn't be appropriate for another child to be telling another child
that
the dirty show
he does
from
make
me.
us feel like rock stars, though.
Well,
the way he puts it.
I am a rock star.
Because he goes, my mom knows them. She talks to them all the time.
Aww. That's so cute.
She's probably watching right now as I'm saying this, and
What's up, Stace?
just got done working out 11 and a half miles, almost bowl 30.
Is that Elizabeth?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, TT?
I'm not sure about what's the bowl 30?
Oh, it's time to smoke a bowl.
Oh, okay.
I got you on that, sis.
And he will still be able to come home. We would just have to take him to the rehab center. James, it's a good thing. Let me tell you. They help. They're very good. They're rehab places. They know what they're doing.
So last night, we go to the store. And
oh my God, the first time I left my house all week was last night to do food shopping. I couldn't wait to get out of my house.
I was waiting for a Misi comment there, but Aaron.
I'm still sharing out.
So we go shopping last
What's up,
night.
Fior?
And I remember back, I think it was probably like the 80s, 90s. They used to have the can commercials.
Yeah. ShopRite can commercials.
I listened to like 4 ShopRite commercials yesterday. And they didn't come close to the old school, like, freaking can commercial.
With the dancing girls.
Yes.
The cartoon dancing girls that
see,
were on.
just as you say her name, she shows up.
Uh-huh. What's up, Stace?
So I decided yesterday, I was like, fuck this.
Hey, Janet. How you feeling, girl?
I'm getting out of my
Janet.
house. Getting out of the house, and I am going fucking shopping. So I say to Melissa, I'm like, hey, let's go shopping.
Janet.
And me, who hasn't left my house since Friday, was like, yes, take me anywhere you want to take me. I need to get out of my house.
So we're walking around the store. Like, I had a brief idea of what we were getting last night at the store because I shopped for my mom, getting like sauce and whatever. Let me tell you, bringing the groceries in was a fucking pain in the balls.
You bought all heavy stuff, though.
It took me 2 trips, by the way.
You bought all heavy stuff.
I bought 12 bottles of seltzer. Okay? 12 for $4.
They were on sale. There was a good sale.
I'm like, fuck this. I'm stocking up.
Did you buy 24?
No, I was only.
He only bought 12.
I only bought 12. It's limit 12.
He should have bought 24 of them.
Then you go back and then you do it again and then you do it again. What have I not taught you anything?
You want to go back
You
later?
haven't taught me anything.
You want to go back later? We can go back.
I can go back.
Yeah,
I got to see if I can get those sausages, by the way.
Oh,
every
yeah.
day.
So,
Speaking of sausage, no, I'm just kidding.
Back to that 7-inch conversation.
I'm not sure of really what I was supposed to be buying when I went to the supermarket.
Yeah.
But I come back with the 12 bottles of seltzer, mom's groceries. By the way, she's divvied off the 2 jars of mayonnaise for me to use personally.
Okay.
Like she's like, I don't like this brand, even though she's never had it.
Right.
But she gives me the 2 jars of mayonnaise, right?
My mom's
So-
like that with mayonnaise. She only likes one certain kind.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
fucking house.
Me too. I'm not going to lie. Although I have to tell you, if somebody used a different kind of mayonnaise and I didn't know, I'd probably use it.
Wouldn't
It's just in my brain. Like when I shop, I only like buy one thing.
So I come home with all of these groceries, right? I get these little packs of the juice mix.
Yeah.
The solo packs. I got like 2 boxes of those. I thought I bought a third one, but I didn't even look at the receipt. So if it was $1, I lost $1. Who gives a fuck? Then I got this big fucking container of fucking 4C iced tea mix for like $2.50.
They're so cheap. We got such good sales last night.
But I get the same question from my mom as I came in the door with in my head.
What? How you going to get the stuff in the bottle?
No,
What,
Dick,
gonna fit in
you
the fridge?
bought everything to drink. You did not buy one fucking thing to munch on. No snacks,
I got you cake.
which is in the fridge, by the way.
The chocolate cake.
Yes. I ate half of it, and that was it. Done. But I buy all of these drinks.
Wait, rewind. What size was this cake?
No, all right. So you see, what happens is at the ShopRite we go to, they have like a baking section. You know, like where they have their pies and cookies and crap. But they sell like individual pieces of cake in containers. So I happen to love. They make a red velvet cheesecake. It's like cream cheese icing, a piece of cake, like a 2-inch thick piece of cheesecake in the middle, another piece of cake on the bottom, and it comes in this big like triangle container. So I buy this cake like, I don't know, like maybe like twice a month. Like I treat myself to one piece of cake. That's what I have. And he found like this double chocolate square with like this thick fudge icing on the top. And he was like, well, I'm going to get that one. And I was like, all right. I was like, if I'm going to go home and eat mine, I'll give you the chocolate cake to take home with you. So that's what we did. It's so good.
Yeah, but you see, the problem is
They're
that-
rich, though. Like, it's like a really, really
I
rich
have a
piece of
German-
cake.
I
Well-
got a German chocolate cake.
I love
the
German
thing-
cake.
Well, my problem was yesterday is that
And
I'm
it's
eating
so chocolatey.
the cake, and I had a fucking headache on top of it. Like I thought it was for me not eating.
Yeah.
And I took like I cut it in half. I ate the one half, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? As much as I like
I
chocolate
do,
cake,
Rami. I do.
as much as I love chocolate cake, like I
All
can't fucking do
girls
it.
do, Robbie.
Gnome Button is putting spine in this.
No, I'm already famous. I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah, I am. I'm famous in Brazil, so like, you know.
He's from Brazil.
A
Yeah.
punch bowl cake? I have no idea what that is.
Should we Google it?
I will
Yeah.
ask. I don't know. I have no idea what a punch bowl cake is.
Is it where they make it in a bowl and it's circly instead of square? Or like, you know what I mean? Like they get a Pyrex glass bowl and they make it and then they turn it over. Is that a classical? Like, what
It
is
actually is a thing.
Which one did I fucking put on here? Let me put this on.
You know what it looks like? I mean, I don't know if this is the proper word for it, but you know, like what a trifle is? You know that big bowl and it's like the layers of cake and then icing and then fruit and then cake and icing and fruit? That's what this punch bowl cake looks like. I mean, I could be very wrong, but that's what it looks like. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say a trifle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look, that's what a punch bowl cake is.
Isn't that what they usually do with like fucking banana pudding?
Yeah, I mean, you could do that with
that's
anything.
all it really is. It's just made in a punch bowl. They put all of the different ingredients in a punch bowl.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
It's almost, you know what it sounds like? A parfait.
A giant
like when you
parfait.
go to the store,
Yeah.
you see the cup with like the pudding and then like the sponge cake and then more pudding.
I mean, every
or
picture I've
cream or
seen,
whatever.
it's in like a trifle bowl. So I'm assuming
That's pretty much what it is.
it's kind of the same thing.
Shout out to our boys, the Divide Line, that are going live right now. Those are from the Give Us a Shot network.
Yeah, it's pretty much a trifle cake.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me.
So yes, Derek, it is a real thing.
That doesn't necessarily mean, Derek, you need to learn how to make those. Remember, you're diabetic.
Doesn't make a difference. I bet you I can get. You know what? I'm not going to say anything.
No, he'll fly you. He'll fly you out to Phoenix, have you make the bowl, and then you can go stay at Macy's.
It is. I got to make you some more Oreo truffles, Derek.
He almost went into a fucking coma.
I almost put Derek into like a diabetic shock, I think, with the truffles. But they're so good. Like even when I bake a lot and I don't really eat much of what I make. But yeah, look, Derek said Melissa handed me Oreo balls until I went into a coma.
I know he called me last night asking me for some edibles. I don't know he's diabetic. Do you think I want to co-sign that suicide?
I don't know, man.
Am I really trying to co-sign that?
Yeah, but those freaking Oreo balls, like I said,
chocolate in my mouth.
I don't really eat much of what I make, but those Oreo things are addictive.
Now you got everybody else wanting Oreo balls.
Janet, I can make some next time we come out to you. I'll make the Oreo stuff when I come out to you. They're so delicious.
Can you leave the Oreo out of my balls?
Balls.
Just balls.
It's all about the balls. You gotta have the balls.
Gotta
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
balls, gotta have the
Not like a
balls.
bunch of other people we know. But
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
A bunch of girls you know don't have balls,
Some girls I know have more balls than some of the guys I know. All right?
right?
It's true. 100%.
It's true.
Yeah, even though they're
Or bigger
physically
balls.
not there. Fior, he said hello to you. Pay attention.
Pure.
Derek don't let me no more. Oh, we got a Sean sighting.
What's
on here.
up, Sean?
What's up, Sean?
How are you
it going?
feeling?
Yep, Rami, you gotta have the balls. But
I
anyway,
hope you guys are doing better.
so. Apparently, the last time we were on, I got complaints.
Fuck, I'm supposed to take notes.
I got complaints that we haven't been doing enough gaming on the page.
We don't do gaming on our page.
Yes, we do gaming on our page. We haven't done any since November. But
Oh, wait, like you sitting in front of the camera and playing a game? Are you speaking about?
and this comes from our very large nation of the trigger happy mob.
Well, yeah, it has been a while for you.
Well, now it's even worse because, I'm a station manager now.
Oh, here we go. You know what?
I
I told him he was a station manager one day. This is all I hear.
The methods.
I can't go to the store today because I'm a station manager. I have stuff to do. We can't go to bowling. Oh, I don't know if I can go to bowling on Friday because I'm a station manager. I have stuff to do. Fuck you and your station manager. Enough of this bullshit. This was not why I said this to you. You know, he needed a title. I gave him one. It was an appropriate title. But he's not going to use it as an excuse for everything. It's just not going to work.
We go out tonight. I'm a station manager.
I'm a station manager.
I'm a station manager. I'm a station manager with his head this big.
Well, after being called a rock star earlier.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Stacey. That made my day.
So, at what point are the Brazilians going to show up? Because
I keep waiting for the bazillions of Brazilians to show up on our show.
Maybe they're not Ricky fans. Maybe they're Melissa fans.
For the fourth week in a row, I am pleading with our millions of Brazilian fans to just message me or message Ricky. I need one of you to show up on our show and explain why you tune in to listen to Ricky. Because according to him, all of Brazil listens to us because of him.
But you know what? Here's the problem. Here's your problem. Okay? Actually, it's Misi's fault why they're not showing up.
Why?
Because she still hasn't sent me the last 9 weeks of show notes to post so you can get your message out to the Brazilians. So you're basically just speaking to whoever's going to watch this now and later on because the audio hasn't made the Brazilians in 9 weeks. So you're preaching to a
wait a minute. Choir. So our Brazilian numbers aren't as good because of Misi?
Mm-hmm.
This is why all of my pleading has gone unnoticed?
Yes.
Because the Brazilians have tuned us out because Misi has not said show notes.
All right, I'll take the rap. To be honest with you, I have no idea where that notebook is right now. I may have to go back and watch hours and hours of this show. Honestly, God, I can't find it. And I told you I just destroyed my house, right?
Okay, but here's the question, though. The notes that you took while you were on the trip, are those safe?
Yeah, I have one of them, yeah. I have them. I just don't know where they're at. Ricky, quit looking at me like that. Could we not do this in private? Now I'm gonna have Steve or somebody else inbox me and say, Missy, get those notes to Ricky.
The Brazilians are missing out because of you.
You just antagonized Steven. You know now he's gonna do it. In the weekly post, he's gonna be like, before Thursday's show, Misi, make sure you get him last week's notes. Then he'll post the stuff for this week's show.
I just want an authentic Brazilian person, just one, to write me and say, I watch your show because of Ricky. And then I will stop this. Speaking of the Brazilians, I just need verification. I need it for myself. Like, I need to know that they're watching for you and not me.
I just have that type of personality.
I was going to say because I was Mexican that the Brazilians didn't want to show.
That's what it is.
All right. So to Rami's question, people
yes,
watched it, but we're not discussing it.
Yes, we're not discussing.
Although if you do want to make fun of what's her face for her outfit, go right ahead.
Oh my God, Lady Gaga! Did you see her in the inauguration? She had on a black jacket, long sleeves, very modest for once for Lady Gaga. She had on a black jacket, a big, giant red ball gown skirt, and a big fucking gold bird on her jacket, like pinned to her jacket. So she looked like somebody that would have announced the Hunger Games. Like, now, if you've ever seen the Hunger Games, they're very eccentric and, in their outfits. So, like, she came out, and don't get me wrong, she did a beautiful job. I happen to love Lady Gaga. But she came out in this dress. It was this giant ball gown, black jacket, big gold bird, black ribbon, like, all wound up in her hair. And she just looked like something from the Hunger Games. That's all I could say. And then somebody made a meme about it later on at night. As soon as she came out, I was like, oh my God, what is she wearing? But yeah, other people made fun of it. So, yeah, we don't really talk about the inauguration. We don't discuss politics at all on our show, which is fine. But I have one other point. I do have one other point. I don't know if anybody else is getting the Bernie Sanders memes on their page. Is anybody else seeing them on Facebook besides me?
Do we get kicked off Facebook or?
Why?
No, it says, is it off?
No.
Oh.
Am I muted?
No. Are you? Is your mic on?
No, mic is muted.
Okay.
My mic is muted over there.
Over there.
Because,
Okay.
It's on the.
But does anybody else get the Bernie Sanders memes that are all over Facebook? Bernie Sanders was at the inauguration, like looking like an old man, sitting, gray jacket, big mittens, sitting in the back all by himself. And they put Bernie in they photoshopped him into about 87 different scenarios today. They had him sitting in his chair next to Chris Christie on the beach. They had him sitting in his chair with his mittens next to a hot dog stand in Manhattan. They had him, oh my God, I posted one on my page, like, of him looking in the oven, and it said, like, waiting for my cookies to be done, and it's him, like, waiting with his mittens looking in the oven. I mean, there are so many of them.
By the way,
they're the funniest things ever.
I want to ask Stacy why the hell she asked about gravy or sauce.
Gravy or sauce, like Sunday? Like, okay. Well, if we're going to have this argument, and I know that people are going to discuss this, gravy is brown. Sauce is red. I make sauce. For pasta, I make gravy for meat.
The meme with his mittens is so addictive, but
huh? Am I wrong? Am I the only one that feels this way about the gravy and sauce thing?
Missy's just shaking her head because she's a mouthful of water.
Gravy is brown, sauce is red.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Well, sometimes sauce can be green.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess that's true. That is true. But still.
So we're gonna have an El Dape society.
Good.
El Dape.
No, we're gonna
You want to say it again?
El Dape. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, look. What's that little thing behind your head?
Yeah.
He looks like he's trying to grab your head. It's freaky. And if anybody notices, for the second week in a row, if I move my head in one direction, half my head disappears.
All right, so we're waiting for El Dape, which actually may be good in a way because I have to piss.
Yes, he bought 12 cans of some sauce was on sale. Oh, Red Pack. His mom uses Red Pack tomatoes.
Red Pack crushed tomatoes.
So they were on sale like $6 for something. So he bought 12 of them, and then we just brought the whole case of them home last night. Do you realize every week we've had a discussion about how much stuff costs in ShopRite?
Yes, because we should get sponsored by ShopRite.
Now we're fucking serious. This is the point of life we've come to?
So can I ask you what I didn't mean to interrupt you, but can I ask you what she says is gravy and sauce and what the difference she thinks it is?
Yeah, what's the difference, Stace? I gotta hear your take on this.
I agree with you. I mean, I make gravy. When I make gravy, it's
Listen, that goes back to the old days of like Little Italy and shit.
I have never called my Sunday sauce gravy. I mean, I know there are a lot of, people that call it Sunday gravy, but I've never called it that. Like, I feel like gravy goes on meat. That's like when I hear gravy, gravy goes on meat. Sauce goes on pasta. And to me, that's red.
And that's spaghetti sauce, right? That you're talking about when you're saying sauce?
Yeah.
Okay, red sauce.
Red sauce or white sauce or green sauce, anything, But I think gravy goes on meat. Like, I would never say that the sauce that I make for like pasta or anything is gravy.
Oh, my friend, they put, her kids put mustard on steaks.
You know what? My daughter's father does that too. He puts mustard on everything.
I about died. I was
Listen, Stacy, she has a price comment in the chat. This is why you go to ShopRite during the can event. Okay? Because
we're just discussing the can
this
event.
Is now, I believe, like the second week of the can event. And
thanks for coming, Gina.
And let me tell you, the prices on the groceries, like I walked in, I felt like a big, huge dick. I felt like I spent a lot of money last night, but I really didn't. I spent like $11 on all of the shit that I bought. The creamers, the drink mixes, the seltzer. I spent $11.
Yeah, and how much?
With all of that stuff.
How much did I spend?
$145.
But I came home with, you know what it is? I never get away easy in the supermarket. Like, never. Because I'm an impulse buyer. Like, if I go down an aisle and something looks good to me, I'm not going to go, I don't need this.
Right.
I'm going to buy it. Like, and I'm not going to wait till I need it. So, like, for instance, we got into the second aisle of the store, and obviously Valentine's Day is happening, relatively soon. So they have a whole Valentine's Day section. I happen to be obsessed with frogs. In case anybody doesn't know this, I have like frog everything. They had a giant stuffed frog that has hearts all over it. So before I even put groceries in my cart, we had a giant stuffed frog sitting in the top of the grocery cart. And he's like, "Are you really buying this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Why?" I said, "Because I need it." So like this, like I think I've just gotten to the point in my life where I'm like, you know what? I make money. I don't buy myself anything. And if I want a stuffed red frog, I'm going to buy one. And that's how it is. Yes, Ricky had to use the bathroom. Because you know why? He's older than me. So
he got tiny tanks and he couldn't hold it. Cool. No station manager. Let's talk so much shit about it.
What? What did you just say?
I said, I hope the microphone doesn't pick up the toilet.
No, but I heard you.
See, at least I was nice about it. I only told people that you left to go to the bathroom. What happened the last time I had to go to the bathroom?
We had a whole Mr.
You freaking announced to the world, "Oh, Melissa had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the show."
Nothing
Shut the fuck up.
Nothing wrong with
Just say she stepped away for a minute.
Nothing
Why do you got to tell
wrong with
people my shit?
The other time that I was on a couple weeks ago, and you said, "Oh, she took a dump."
Like, why do you have to say that? I can't.
Hey, Alex.
Oh my God.
We have an Al Dape. Now I got to fix the whole thing.
It's an Adobe sighting.
Hold on.
How's it going, Alex?
Yeah, James, because Ricky had to use the bathroom. I know I missed a comment somewhere in there.
Yeah, we're waiting on Alex.
I see Alex.
Oh, shit. Wrong window.
Steven said, "Are you writing this all down, Missy?"
Yeah, I am now. I did start. I just missed a little spot right
Yeah,
there.
she was about a few minutes late. It's okay.
There it
Heinz
Yes.
mayo must. What is it? Mustard and mayo together?
Yeah, they have mayo chip now.
That I've seen. They also have what's the mayo?
There's mayo. There's
Mayo and barbecue together?
There's
They have a
Cranch.
rat ketchup.
Cranch.
the mayo chop. Then there's the one with the barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
and there's the honey sriracha one.
That
with the
one
mayo.
I need to have my hands on soon.
They have a whole bunch of different ones.
I'm a big sriracha fan.
Sriracha, pretty much put on everything.
And now that it's honey and sriracha in the same thing. Seems
that
like
mean?
it would be a good
I
addition
want
to
some
my stuff.
wings for wings.
It's a little sweet and spicy. I don't know about all that.
I like. So what's been going on, Alex?
Just work.
Anything good?
I mean, work, doing the Sunday sermon over at Back Home Media. Working, living in COVID land in Kansas City, and that's about it.
And have to deal with all those rancid Chief fans.
You know what? It's going to be really funny when the Bills beat them Sunday.
Oh man.
Oh, it's going to be funny.
But are you
But
a Kansas City fan, Alex?
No, I'm a Raiders fan.
Oh, you're a Raiders fan.
I'm living in the
That's so Mexican of you.
the demon in Kansas City. Yeah.
Oh, I got an invitation to join you on Tuesday night, but I unfortunately was busy doing editing, so I couldn't make it.
Station manager stuff.
Station manager stuff.
Hey, listen, I have to make sure the mishaps are playing on the station.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, Alex said he's going to come and visit.
Oh my god, and we wouldn't want that. Who would want Alex here? No way.
First off, I'm not traveling anywhere. Well, I'm supposed to get vaccinated like in the next week or so.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be good.
I'm scared to get that thing
Why?
because somebody I know took the first SIRS and ended up in the hospital and just almost died.
It affects people differently. I
Yeah.
mean, but I mean, there's always going to be casualties when it comes to something like that. I mean, it's a vaccination, but I mean, shit. My mom got her first one today, and I'm gonna do it just so I can go hang out. I mean, if I die, I die. But if not, I can go hang out with my mom and not feel like I'm gonna kill her because she's
I know.
like 75. So
I know.
No,
I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with the whole thing. Like, I don't get like everybody's all scared about. Oh, they're gonna put a microchip in you. Fucking put a microchip in me. I have a fucking microchip right here,
Yeah, I know. It's
and
the
I've
same
got
thing.
one on my wrist too. Like it. I mean, I could pay with my wristwatch. So yeah, I don't care. Put it in me.
I know.
It's the mark of the beast. Well, I don't believe in God, so I don't care. I just want to be able to see my mom. She's getting old.
I know. Well, my situation with my mom is that my mom is homebound. And because they have to keep these things at such low temperatures, I don't know how I'm going to get her out to go get her vaccination. So, this is a new struggle for us. Like, we're trying to figure out how all that's going to work because technically she's eligible at this point for hers.
So what's the deal? Like, you just got to get her out of the house, or?
Yes, and to a place, where she can get it done, which isn't so easy for us.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Islanders 2, Devils 1.
Oh, shit.
The Jersey Devils
Yeah.
Yes, the Jersey Devils.
He likes
are
the
beating
Devils.
the New York Islanders.
Yes.
You
No,
a
Devils are
fan?
losing. Devils are losing.
2-1.
He
Oh,
is a
shit,
Devils fan.
Hockey did start. Fuck, Vegas has been tapping that ass, so.
Yeah, but you know what? I gotta say though, I said it on the radio show yesterday. Without people in the freaking stands, it's like watching
This
pond
sucks.
hockey. It's horrible.
It's like watching Pong.
There's no there's no energy in the building.
Yeah.
there's really legit no energy in the building.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there watching it. I was like, man, I'd rather fucking listen to this shit on the radio. Because watching it was just a fucking horror show. I'm not even joking.
I think any of these sports that have been played without fans, it's just not the same energy. It's not.
Well,
like you watch a football game and they're used to, they're used to listening to that sound. Like it gets you going when people are screaming in the background and there's nobody screaming. I mean, certain stadiums are letting people in. Like which one was it that had was it the Bills that had the 60,000 in the stadium?
6,000 people.
Or 6,000 or whatever it was.
People.
Whatever it was.
Ahead,
but they at least had some. Yeah. But, I don't know. I guess it depends.
Well, that's the thing. I think I really believe that's why the Raiders kind of did not do that great this year, because the Raiders are a rowdy group.
Yeah.
I mean, we are. We're rowdy. We're degenerates. I mean, it's fine. I'm cool with it. I mean, that's my life. But we kind of played like shit in Vegas. We played like shit in Vegas. That's the long and short of it.
Yeah.
But we went into Arrowhead and we fucking beat the fuck out of the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the Chiefs went to Vegas, they beat us by 4 points.
Yeah.
I mean, so that was that. I think that's the difference between, like going to your home stadium and hearing that
right that roar of the crowd. It does. It gets you going. That's with
just
stuff.
Like Seattle, how much they didn't do with their 12th man, Mixie.
Or the fact that you go to watch a freaking Packers game and they go to do the Lambeau leap and they fucking leap into an empty chair.
Please,
like come on, like it's not it wasn't the same. And I'm not gonna say it like I like watching sports, but with the situation like the NBA and the NHL have, and there's it's like legit ad fest.
Yeah, I know. Like
instead of actually just seeing the empty seats like you see at the football games, everything's got a goddamn advertisement across the top of it. I understand you're not making money for having people coming in, but Jesus Christ, I'd rather see an empty seat than a fucking cheese ad or an ad for some bank that they have plastered all over the sidewalls.
Yeah, but that's how they're making their cash now, because companies are paying for their advertisements to fill the space. I mean, if you have a big empty space and you as a company are trying to get your face out there and you're going to go, shit, if it's only going to cost me however to put my ad in across a couple of seats and people are going to see it, why the fuck not?
Then you know what? We're going to make Al Dape like the poster boy.
Plus, they're missing out on admission fees.
They're missing out on a lot of money. A lot.
So that's why, like the Royals here, they did the whole. I don't know if they did that in New York and in Brooklyn, but I don't know. Did they do the cutouts?
Yes, they absolutely did. Yeah.
And some of them looked completely fucking utterly stupid.
Yeah, but it's just a picture on a cardboard cutout. You send them whatever you want.
Listen. I can understand the dogs because they put fucking cardboards in the middle of the fucking stadium, right? The thing I did like was the Bears Saints playoff game where they did it with Nickelodeon. I thought that was absolutely cool, having the cartoon characters there. But if you're gonna do a cutout, actually do the fucking cutout. Don't put some little 6-year-old snot sitting in his freaking high chair on a fucking cardboard cutout.
Why? Who cares?
No way. What was to put the freaking high chair in the freaking chair? What the hell's wrong with you?
So I agree, but now think about this. Now after since I know we're not talking politics, but after the inauguration, how many Bernie Sanders cutouts do you think are going to be in every stadium?
My God! All right, I'm unofficially.
Nationwide
I know.
Bernie Sanders cutout.
First of all, they are issuing, and they said within 2 months, Bernie Sanders will have a bobblehead. They talked about this already. There's going to be a Bernie Sanders sitting in his chair bobblehead. They talked about it today. And I'm not officially saying it's going to happen, but there may have to be a Bernie Sanders cookie made in my house within this weekend. I'm just putting it out there.
Wait, but if you have to make a Bernie, If you have to make a Bernie Sanders cookie, you have to make Wesley Twisted Tea cookies.
I can. You know I can.
Because he just popped in and said, "Hey, Twisted Tea."
Gets cookies anywhere else in New York besides me for
Well, just think of it this way.
years now.
We made fun of Derek eating the Oreo truffles.
Yeah.
Mr. Aldape had a huge hand in eating those Oreo truffles.
Oh yeah, make the fuck out of those things. I don't even like sweets. I don't like sweets. That's the whole thing. Like, when we were in Arizona, oh my god, I had like 9 of those fucking things. And
Yeah.
I don't like candy. Like, the only candies I like are like Dots and like Mike and Ike's.
So you like fruity stuff, not really chocolate.
Yeah, I don't like chocolate. I don't like that rich shit. But those fucking things, oh boy.
Yeah, Mies, we'll have to add that to the list of when you come to visit.
I don't even
I
like
mean-
I don't even like Oreos. I don't like
I
any
mean-
of the ingredients that went into those things. I ate 9 of those guys. Like, oh, there's just, granted I was high, but like, fuck these little chocolatey bastards. They're fucking delicious.
That's the downswing of being high is really when you have edibles and you get munchies and you just want to keep eating something and there's nothing else and you keep eating the edibles and then 20 hours later you wake up with half your pants on.
Yeah.
Only half your pants
Listen,
on?
not for anything.
See, that's the one thing. That's the one thing about like smoking or eating any type of cannabis. I've never woken up unclothed. Now, booze, dude, I won't be able to find my wallet for like 3 days.
I don't know,
I've lost my wallet for 6 months and it had $700 in it. Just because I was drunk and I was trying to hide it from myself so I didn't go to the bar and spend money.
So how is the sobriety month going on?
Oh no, it's over. I made it 15 days. There was a little mishap that happened back home and we lost a good dude. And so like I couldn't.
Sorry about that.
Well, it happens. And like he wasn't a really close friend, but he was a cool dude that I knew, and I really felt bad about it. I was like, I gotta have a drink for this guy. And then, well, we're back on it.
We will not
But-
hold it against you.
Yeah.
So we have Chewy was in the show just now. Joey showed up. Red is finally here,
What's up, Red?
What's up, Red?
which is crazy. By the way, I want to cook some more of that chicken tetrazzini. By the way, I got to do that again. We were talking about
you made in Arizona. That shit
Yeah.
was good too. I had like 9, dude. I was just.
We ate a lot while we were there.
Wait, there.
Eating a lot.
The scary thing is,
That's why you slammed that half a bottle of Proper 12 because you were so full of carbohydrates that booze just soaked into it and you didn't feel a goddamn thing. And I didn't eat that much, so I'm just sitting here like taking pulls off the bottle with you pre-COVID, and I'm just getting fucking hammered. And you're like, I don't feel anything.
Now I feel really bad for you guys.
oh yeah, I didn't feel anything.
And you know what? He really didn't, because I know what he's like when he's drunk, and he was not drunk.
Think of it this
No,
way,
I know
Alex.
he wasn't, because
I
he's eating
freaking-
19 bowls of fucking chicken tetrazzini and all those noodles soaked that shit up.
No, but we got to remember the night before I had half that fucking meat lovers pizza that Derek bought.
I know, dude, you eat so much. But it's like, where does it go? Because you're not that big of a dude.
I'm even smaller now. It's even worse.
Jesus.
Yeah, guys can do that. Guys can do that for some reason.
Dude,
and girls can't.
He stopped drinking soda and lost 30 pounds. Do you know what that's like? For me, who drinks 17 gallons of water a day, what the fuck could I give up? I don't eat any of the cake that I make. I don't eat it. I mean, like, literally, what else could I take away? There's nothing else to take away. I don't know what I could possibly cut out.
You just got to get out there and like, I've lost 60 pounds.
I know, you look fantastical.
And honestly, like, it's just been my job because I'm in and out of my truck every day. Like I'm loading like heavy
Yeah.
shit. I mean, so I mean, just like a regular like daily. I mean, you don't have to like. I'm not saying go to the gym and pump hard and be fucking right.
I actually I'm not going to lie. I like going to the gym. I felt good when I was going to the gym.
I know. I've been swimming.
But you can't go to the gyms now.
Well,
So,
the gyms here are open.
Arizona, you can.
The gyms are open, but you have to either make like a reservation time or you have to stand on a line outside the gym in January in New York to get into the gym. So by the time you get in, you're frozen. You
no, actually, you're probably not. If you do it right, half of the workout's going to be taking off the 10 layers that you have.
But it is. That's what I mean. Like, I don't understand.
Heavy ass clothes. So you're ready to start.
You walking around like
iron, man.
These people stand outside the gym for like half hour, 45 minutes on the line. I'm like, you are out of your mind. By the time you could run to the gym and run home and your workout is complete. So it's just crazy. Not me. You're not going to catch me out there in January waiting to get into the gym to sweat, to go back out into the 4-degree weather. Not happening.
Yeah. Not me. I've actually been going to the gym every week. I've been swimming, though. That's all I'm doing is swimming right now.
James, I'll tell you this.
It does. Red, I don't know why the last 2 weeks, my whole head disappears. And like, I have a bottle of water. Like, watch what happens when I go to drink it to the side. Wait, let me see if I can do it.
There he goes.
It's gone. It's just gone.
I don't think I think your lighting's just off.
I don't know.
She's got way too much light.
I don't know. It's something, but just pieces of my head keep disappearing.
But
whatever.
It's better. None of us are in the dark today.
Yeah, no. Nope, not at all.
I've got too much. I think I've got too much light. My face looks.
Yeah, you actually almost look white.
Porcelain little child.
It's actually my actual color.
Yeah, I don't know. I missed some kind of comment in there.
What?
I was going to go back and say something, but I totally
Not
missed
even paying
it.
attention to the comments.
Oh, Chewy. He said edibles. I ate a medicated nerd's rope and spent the whole night trying not to die.
Well, okay.
It's
So
actually pretty much
obviously
over.
he didn't read the directions. I mean, because I got my card now, and so there's direct instructions on all those edibles that you get. I've got a
one
little
like
jar
that,
full of
this big.
gummies, and I cut them in half. Each one of them is 10 milligrams, and I
must
cut
be
them in half.
savage then, because I'd be eating like 100 milligrams. So I had like 300 milligrams.
It's magic. Derek, tell him it's magic.
It is. It is. Oh my God! Let me tell you about this edible that I got. I got some apple butter. It was 250 milligrams, and obviously you're not eating the whole thing. I'd be putting it on my toast. Shit, you not the first night I had some, I put it on my toast. I fucking sat down, and the next thing I know, I was like, it felt nice. It was Saturday or Sunday, so it was fucking nice.
See, I don't have the freaking empty Mountain Dew bottle to do it with.
What?
The green screen trick. I don't have my Mountain Dew bottle.
I can just continue to do it with my water bottle. I just don't know which way I have to. There it goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, right there. There it is. It's all gone.
It's pretty
Well,
cool.
first off, you gotta buy water bottles that don't have green water in them.
It's a fucking Poland Spring bottle.
I know Polish Spring has the green label.
Yes, but the whole bottle is clear. There should be no reason whatsoever why the whole rest of it is disappearing. I don't
You know
know.
why it's doing
it's
it
not
that way?
that green.
Because
Whatever.
is the label green?
Yeah.
Okay, so the label's reflecting on when you looked it up, when you had it up like that to the side, you can see the reflection of the green in the water. That's why
Listen,
it's
stop
green.
being smart and stuff.
Shut
You know,
the fuck up.
it's not sexy
okay.
at all.
That's that, but I didn't.
You can't be pretty
Some
and
men-
smart. It's
Some
just
men
not
think
nice.
It's really sexy. You be like, tell them 2 + 2 pushes equals 4. No,
Alex,
Yeah.
do you see what I go through now?
Yeah.
shut up.
Listen, we talk. Isn't it a good
no.
thing that we communicate with each other?
So what am I saying? Is he talking shit about us to you?
No,
That's what it just sounded like. He said, "You see what I go through?" Like he's been telling you about this.
I didn't say that. I
Look,
Ricky
he
said
got the
that.
smirk on his face. He got the smirk on his face. Look at that little shithead.
So what am I getting chastised for? I asked the question the man asked me. He's like, you see what I go through? I said, yeah. What the fuck did I do wrong? He asked me the question, I answered it.
You guys always talk about us. It's okay, because me and Melissa talk about you guys.
Ricky, you've said like 10 words in the last 20 minutes.
I know.
But you guys must be saying words back and forth to each other. You guys be doing
Well, I mean, we can. We've had several conversations for about 3 or 4 years. We can talk, but I mean, you guys are just going.
well, that's what happens when you put two fun people in a room.
Less work for me to do.
I know this is great for Ricky. He's like, I don't feel like talking today.
He
I'm
loves
sorry, I'm going to turn up my fun.
that's what I'm doing.
Well,
Yeah, someone to be fun with. Wait,
See,
Turn
that
up my
came out
fun a little
wrong.
bit.
That came out wrong. Usually I'm all by myself.
I really
Are
want to
we
play.
not fun now?
I really want to play
I know, I
all
just said that.
by
That's not what I meant.
myself.
Should somebody to be fun with. 2 minutes ago I was fun. Now I'm not fun anymore. Jesus Christ, make up your freaking mind.
Fucked everybody
Hey,
over.
bust that shit titties and it'll be fun.
She's such a
She was
fence
telling
jumper.
me to be fun.
Go look at my Instagram page. I'm sure you'll find one.
Yes.
Oh my God. I'll snap you.
Oh yes. Yeah. I'll return the snap.
Wow, Red stepped up
What?
because nobody had said the pipe bomb line. So he's picking it up and says, Pain Train Pipe Bomb, where we trash talk behind the scenes, and it's coming out in the live chat.
I can see Misi's show notes now. We argue over who's more fun.
And then she
Now
falls
let's
off the
see
chair.
what I did. I'm gonna put Missy versus Missy.
Oh my God.
At least you were in here, Alex, for the jerk off game.
What?
Alex, I think you and Alex should play the jerk off game.
See
is
who
it?
gets sprayed in the face first.
Oh, is that the thing where you like the game, the little board game?
Yes.
Beat the little dick.
Yep.
No. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to beat the little. Dude, I would fucking knock that out in a fucking heartbeat. I would win that
Please.
game. I don't know if I'm gonna
Please
win the
fucking tell me
award
what
because
the
it
fuck
goes
they
off
put
in my
in that
face,
thing.
but I think I
wanna know
would
what the
win
fuck they put in
because I mean
I want to know what they put in it. What shoots at you?
it's
That's
water.
what I fucking wanna know.
It was white. I don't care what anybody says. On that video, what shot that lady in the face was white. So I want to know what they put in that fake
Well,
penis.
there's tons of like lubes that look like semen that you can just like pack into that.
But would you really want to pack a game with lube?
I no, you really wouldn't, but
No.
their mother-in-law. That's kind of weird when your daughter-in-law is like, "Ah, you're getting married. Here's the cum game." It's gonna come on." Yeah, your son blows that on my face all the time. Here, let's play this game and see how we can jerk somebody off. And then the white shit goes off in the mom, and then the daughter-in-law is like, "Hey, why don't you teach me how to jerk your son off? Because that takes way less time." And it gets really weird.
Either that or the daughter-in-law does so well and the mother is impressed that she's taking good care of her son.
I can't even
Well,
with
let's
that
hope that she's
conversation.
taking better care of the
Is my
son.
mom still here?
No,
Are you sure?
we said goodbye to Mom a little while ago.
I know, but she sneaks back
I'll
in
be right back.
sometimes. She sneaks back in sometimes.
Oh
make sure
my
she's not
God. Yeah, Red, I don't know. I think Fiora would have a blast with that game. Literally.
By the way, we still got to get Chewy on here.
Yep, definitely.
I've been waiting to find out when he's got a free night that we can do a show and get Chewy on. Because that man right there, he works hard. He's like a 6-day-a-week guy. You know. I spoke to him the other night. He asked me where the gaming was. I told him I haven't done any.
Mm-hmm. Did you tell him that you're a station manager now?
No.
And that you can't fit it into your schedule?
In fact, he needs to get in touch with me because I'd like to get him a spot on Sound Machine.
We could.
It
is. She said her hand functions are pretty good. Like, maybe. I don't know. I've never witnessed Fior doing anything, nor do I want to.
Well,
Fior, if you're still here, I don't want to know, and I don't want to see it.
Well, be lucky you didn't buy her the penis soap.
I'm gonna have to have some shipped to her house.
They're gonna ship fucking penis soap to freaking Fior's house.
That was the best thing ever.
At least we'll know her coochie would be clean.
No, you don't use it there. No. And you know what? I have to tell you because I looked.
I just joined in the conversation. What the fuck?
Hey,
don't hold it against anybody.
I looked at I still had the box. I still had the box from the penis soap that I purchased. So, there was a little card at the bottom which I did not see when I opened it. And it said, like, do not insert anywhere on the body. And I thought to myself, like, do people really attempt to do things with...
That's why I think I'm going to start a business of all natural soaps that are good for the human body, but I'm going to shape them in, like, pocket pussies and dildos. And so then you can like get it all cleaned out either way, like whichever you want.
But you're not supposed to put soap
into the vagina.
No, I know.
Anything because it throws off your pH. It does as a girl.
Yeah.
So I could see like for a guy, yes, because you don't have to. It doesn't go in you; it goes around you. But for a girl,
hey, will you make cock rings? So
let's not talk. Let's not forget about the pee hole. Apparently, that thing's like a sieve for fluids.
It's true.
But
there is a donut-shaped one for a man. Chewy said there is one, and I know there is because it was on this woman. Okay, so I purchased this penis soap.
I know they actually have a soap.
What? Yes, it's a soap shaped like a donut.
Joke soap. So it's like what guys do. They get like, you're getting married. Here's a soap that's shaped like a donut. You can beat off with it and wash your dick in the shower. That's a guy joke.
Well, this is why we were discussing the penis soap because I purchased a 5-inch penis that smelled like pineapple. That was soap that had a suction cup, and I brought it to my friend's house and I stuck it to her sink. And when you want to wash your hands, you have to jerk it off, like to get the soap. So like I put it in there and I didn't tell anybody that I purchased it. I just put it in there and I waited for somebody to go into the bathroom, and somebody went in and went, Donna, why is there a dick on your sink? And then everybody started to laugh. Nobody knew why it was there or who put it there. And I was very good about not saying anything for like a good half hour or so.
Well, just like
because they were all standing there like, where did it come from? And I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it anymore. But it was sparkly. It was gold. It was like 5 inches. And it was really cute. It was cute. I thought it was a fun little thing.
So he says pineapple penis soap, laughing out loud.
Somebody tried to use it though.
Hawaiian jizz.
The pH balances and the sparkles. Like the glitter.
It's just going to be like any real penis. It's going to be big and stiff and tall until you just rub it off a little bit till it goes away.
It was cute. It was cute. I could send you a picture of it.
It's going to slowly disappear.
Yes, every time. And then I was waiting for her husband to come home.
It turns into a nub. You just rub it like this.
I was waiting for her husband to come home and see it, for him to say something. And yeah, no, that was a funny conversation with them the next morning too. So
They said like, oh, there's a dick on the wall.
it was on the sink right next to the sink.
That's awesome.
fucking
Even better.
funny.
There's a
Fucking
dick on
funny.
the sink.
Where the hell is my picture? I went too far. Hold on.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna send
They have
it to
kids.
By the way,
you. They have adult children, so it's
Oh,
really
they have
not that
dogs.
big of a deal.
I
Steven,
forget you guys are like
Oh, no.
90.
he just sent me a picture of the doggy style pocket pussy and ass.
From who?
Mr. Stephen Waldman.
I really wanted to find out if that pineapple thing
Oh,
really
okay, now
worked.
I'm seeing the video. Dude. And like, look at the tile work and the faucet. Dude, some higher end person would be like, oh, they've got a bronze one. We'll just wipe it off. And then she's thinking she's cleaning it out. And then
It was pretty and it smelled so nice. The box came, right?
Never said no girl ever about any man's genitalia.
The box came, right? The box was covered in pineapples,
Just
first
so
of all.
it smells nice.
And then it was in my mailbox. And when I opened the mailbox, it smelled like pineapples. So I go running in the house and my mother's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, my dick came. And she was like, what are you talking about? And then I had to open it all up and it was like, I had to explain to my mother, who doesn't like to speak about anything sexual whatsoever, that I was going to place a penis soap at my friend's house. And she didn't understand.
See, your mom got it though. She did.
She
did.
She just doesn't believe that I am the way that I am.
No, I think she just doesn't want to admit.
She's in denial.
No, I don't think she's in denial. I think she's like, oh, god damn, I probably did some shit.
That's fucking great. I love it.
Dude, my mom does the exact same thing to me. She just acts like, oh, well, why would you do that?
I bet you they named it Pineapple Pete.
My mom bought Ashley like the most old lady leopard print underwear for Christmas one year. She's like, that leopard print makes a baby. And Ashley was like, yeah. So like my mom's just like, I don't know why you would ever drink alcohol or like you bought like old lady underwear, leopard print for my wife. How awkward is that? Obviously you're not as innocent as you say you are.
I tell my mother repeatedly that the reason I came home pregnant was because she never discussed sex with me. And that I didn't know the difference. She was like, you were 24. Didn't people at school explain it to you? This is like, my mom is very anti-discussing thing. Like, she just doesn't like to talk about stuff. So I tell her that her grandchild is a product of her never explaining sex to me. And she
and there's little frogs jumping around behind her saying, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
And she just rolls her eyes at me. And then we continue on through the day, So
Nick Van Gastelli is here. He goes, it's a term for rubbing your dick against something. Swaffling.
Oh, man.
Waffling.
Eggs are made out of gelatin in case they get stuck. Body heat will melt it. Eggs.
That was the alien dildos.
You guys.
With the eggs.
Oh, yes. I remember those.
We did that article like 2 years ago. Like we would fucking try to put it on the screen. Couldn't do it.
See, Terry, it's a good excuse.
By the way, Mr. Terry Little did this really, really awesome promo earlier on Facebook Live for the Knucklehead Chronicles.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, he messages me on Tuesday, in which his show airs on Sound Machine FM. He goes, hey, bro, What time did my show come on? 3 o'clock. Damn, I missed my own show. We have to start setting alarms for people. It's bad enough now. I had to add the world clock to my phone because now I deal with people. I deal with people in every goddamn fucking time zone.
I know.
Overseas, Sweden, 6 hours ahead. UK, 5 hours ahead. Vancouver, 3 hours behind.
I know.
Are you calling off times while you guys are broadcasting?
Yes.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck math. Like hey, if you're listening to us, it's this time. If you want to listen to it, 3 o'clock in New York City right now.
Well,
what do you guys doing? How's it going? The Netherlands? What's going on? You do that. Here's time the fuck you wake up and listen to it.
Here's the funny thing, right? So when I go to look at the stuff for the radio station, first off, everything is on Eastern Standard Time, so I'm good. So like it's the same time as it is here. However, if people don't understand how time works, on the radio station, they have everything in army time. And you can't change it.
The rest of the world does that shit, though.
But you can't change the time setting on there. So somebody was asking me the other day, they're like, it says on our thing, we're listed at 1700 hours. What time is that? And I'm like, 5 p.m. And they were like, really?
Yeah, I'm not quick with that
It's
stuff.
weird with that shit, but it drives people bananas.
I'm not a math person, so if you put something there where I have to do math, I'm done.
But the scary thing is I have army time on my phone because when I was doing the security job, we did everything in army time. So like now I'm accustomed to having that setting on my phone. But everybody looked at it the other day and they were like, dude,
Netherlands. Nick said Netherlands is 8 hours ahead of Pacific. So when one of my friends in Holland has a problem in the middle of the night, who do you think they lean on? Yeah, well, I get it. You're not the only old one, Terry. Apparently, I'm old too.
Yeah, because she got roofing.
Hey, calm down, Grandma. It's going to be okay. I mean, I'm just saying, don't get yourself worked up.
I mean, I really, and in all fair, like,
we're having a couple drinks. You've got your ears on. We're having a great time.
I got extra gray hairs this week. I had an old lady disease. I'm telling you, life is coming to an end.
Don't die on us, Melissa.
It's okay, Grandma.
It's happening.
We still love you. If I was there, I'd rub your feet.
Oh no feet, anything. No, sorry.
Person?
No.
Nick says, define old, please. Fucking youngsters and their labeling.
Nick, you missed the beginning of the show where I revealed I had shingles for the last week. So I was saying I thought that only old people had shingles, but I was wrong.
Read my fact of the day. I have to read this fact of the day.
There's a fact of the day?
Shingles. I mean, it's been proven.
Let me see.
No, it's not that. I think I just
Fact of the day: spam comes from spiggle.
What?
Or from a spig. I think that's what it says.
What's a spig?
A spigot.
I don't know.
A spigot. I know the word you're trying to say.
I know I'm not old, James.
Tube into the can.
I'm an old lady.
Oh,
But the point that I was trying to make was that I only knew old people that had gotten it before, until the other day when I posted that I had it. And then people were like, oh, my husband, who's 10 years younger than you, had it.
Oh, yeah.
Or, I think it's just because I used to do home care, and all the old people at one point had shingles. So I thought,
contagious like that.
What happened?
I didn't know it was contagious like that, but obviously
it's not contagious.
It's not contagious. You got chicken pox.
Yeah.
And your parents took you over to your friend's house just so you get over it. So your parents basically gave you COVID to fuck up in your fucking 40s.
I mean, I had
That's what they did. They're like, oh well, if he gets chicken pox at the
I had
same
chicken
time,
pox when I was 6.
they can go hang out with each other and watch Disney movies, and they'll be having a great
Scratch each
time.
other's back.
And then when they're fucking 40, they're like, oh yeah, it turns into shingles. You didn't vaccinate me for it. Cool.
By the way, Terry did the fact of the day.
Yeah.
This one I dedicate to Alex.
What's that?
It's a French place. I've been getting these word of the days in the email, and I'm believing this is estimine. Is that how you say that? Estimine?
Yeah, I would think so.
Believe it or not, the word means a small cafe in France that sells alcoholic drinks.
Estimé.
So
how you say it.
Terry's going to give us fact of the day from here on out for the rest of the show, and I'll give
I
him
don't think
word of
it's
the
gonna-
day.
I don't think that's a fact.
Shut up, Nick. See, he goes shingles. Ooh, that's legit old folks' disease. You jerk.
Nick's older than all of us.
I know he is.
Nick's
Well, let me
Oh, wait, and Janet's even older than Nick is.
tell you though.
Listen, yo,
Nick,
Bob.
it is spelled EST as in Tom, AMINET.
Right, Julie?
See
Yeah,
you later,
Nick,
Chewie. Keep
you
in
could
touch,
be
man.
fluent in it, but you're still not going to be able to tell us how to say it.
He'll send me a sound bite on the
just,
phone.
Like, put a thumb up your ass and go, oh. That's how you speak French.
But did it kind of...
That's what I'm convinced. I mean, it's just like Spanish, but
Yeah, but you see, Janet, there's a difference between the virus, that virus, and this. Like, this is something that you get yourself. And unless you have oozing sores on your face that you rub on someone else, nobody else is getting it. So,
now let's not discredit Nick because Nick is pretty fucking smart, man. Like,
He is
does
very
know
smart.
7 languages.
And let me tell
trying
you, when you're in trouble, he's on the fucking ball, man. Let me tell you.
he's
Oh,
a good guy to have in your corner.
No, Nick's. I'm glad he doesn't hate me. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but I'm glad he doesn't hate me.
By the way,
That guy could fuck me over.
The Dutch have a word for it as well.
I am.
More Southern Dutch, Belgian. There's actually a
Yeah.
cafe in Brooklyn called the Estamine. Really? How come
Well-
I'm just finding this out now?
well, we need to find it.
We should go in front of it and take a picture. Stop it. I am not almost as old as your father. I'm only 41. Ricky is 44.
Now, Terry.
Hey,
Fact of the day, if you download Live 365 and
if your
follow Sound
father's
Machine,
almost 44, you got
Ricky is closer to your father than I am. I'm only 41.
5 years
And I
old,
call myself the
celebrated
old
my dad's
lady.
60th birthday. Yeah, everybody's fine.
I think I'm gonna have to figure out how to go down to Missouri. for a day.
Nick said he's as easy as fuck.
Mhm.
That's like something you should put on a t-shirt.
Easy as fuck. Yeah, Melissa, I'm pretty sure somebody has that.
I don't know. I'm gonna have
easy
to
as
Google it
fuck
now.
would be a
I'm
great
easy
idea.
as fuck.
Every time
I'm
I see
telling you.
the convention, I Google it and it's already
Just
there.
the t-shirt, easy as fuck. I guarantee you I could buy it off Amazon.
Is there
Double
one?
checking it now. There actually is not an easy as fuck t-shirt. There are fuck me, I'm famous t-shirts.
I
I'm
like
here to fuck shit up t-shirts. Turn it.
We have to wear that in Brazil.
But it's gonna be more like not the sexual act, but like the manager.
That's it. That's the next pipe bomb shirt. I'm easy as fuck. I'll get the cartoon face of Nick to put on the front of it with the pipe bomb logo, like right on top.
If I'm wearing a t-shirt that says I'm easy as fuck, I don't know if I want Nick's face under it.
I'll make it for you, Nick. I'm really good at that.
Oh my God. Speaking of the shirts, I see you're wearing one of my favorite Jesus shirts. Yes, I am. I love this shirt. Ricky hates
What does
it.
it say?
It says y'all need Jesus.
She wears it to the fucking bowling alley, for Christ's
We
sake.
bowl on a church
Damn it,
league.
Pete, and I've got things I have to do tomorrow. I have to make my maps for work. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt anybody, but I have 2 takeoff.
Okay.
Sure, Alex. Thanks for
Thanks
Thank you for
jumping up, bro.
coming and hanging.
Thank you for letting me on. I mean, it's been great. It's fucking awesome.
We miss you. We don't get to see you that much.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's got that nice
Beautiful
background.
talent.
Just got to call me
I'll call you.
or text me.
I will.
All right.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Guys.
Bye, honey.
Now I gotta fix the screen again.
Yeah. So we bowl Friday nights on a church bowling league. And I like to wear this when we bowl. It makes me feel a little closer to the church people. And then I do something bad and I'm like, fuck me, in my Jesus t-shirt. And I don't know. I like it. I think it's
Crying.
appropriate. Ricky hates this shirt. Like, hates it. Like, from this day that I picked it up and said, I'm buying this shirt, and he was like, why?
So Nick just sends me this really awesome cartoon picture of himself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make the t-shirt up for him, put it up on the shop. Just in general words, I'm easy as fuck, right over the top. And a big rainbow. I'll take care of it. Karasu is doing some dojo stuff tonight, I think it is. Giving away belts or handing out belts or sewing belts. I have no idea what the hell he's doing.
I don't know. You spoke to him. I did not.
I spoke to him last week.
Okay.
Nick, if I make these shirts up, I'm telling you right now, I guarantee you that is the #1 new seller on on that thing.
That should be like your Christmas card picture, Nick.
By the way, not even joking, I didn't even know we had greeting cards for fucking Pipebomb.
We do. They were on the website. That I did see.
Imagine that, getting a Pipebomb.
We could have
greeting card.
sent out Christmas cards with all of our faces on it.
Yeah, you know what? the thing is this, right? Like,
I'll wear my
seeing,
Jesus shirt.
Nick says he's going to join us.
Nick's gonna join
You
us.
should.
You should join.
Who's that
You should
guy
come, Nick.
standing behind you. Oh, it's got his head blown off.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. That was crazy.
I just changed that video like 3 times already.
They had a dude right there with the gun to his head and just shot it and just ripped.
Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat. I put that back there now.
You can.
What?
Pronunciations.
Oh, yeah. No, I have. Well, no, I have done white guy anger with fucking.
He did not do any white guy anger with my Jesus shirt. He just shakes his head when I wear it. Like, if I come over and I have it on, I usually have on a hoodie, and then I take the hoodie off, and he's like, oh, the shirt.
The scariest thing is the former bowling alley that we were at.
Thank you.
There is not one fucking godly person on that entire fucking league.
Which is why it makes it so much more
And she's
appropriate.
And she curses and swears like a fucking sailor. And she's the one walking around with the goddamn shirt on. People are like,
And just, if anybody asks, just say she's just a walking contradiction. Like,
$6.99 at Walmart.
It was. That's where it was. I got it for like less than $6 at Walmart. I was very excited about this shirt.
$6.99 at Walmart.
They have very cool shirts in Walmart. They do.
And and you know what's funny is,
I am a Walmart person.
you know those vanilla gift cards that they
Yes.
make, right? So my dad found one and he brings it home. Like, it looks like it's pretty much fucking brand new. So they say call the number on the back of the card for the balance. Do you believe that it took me 10 minutes before I even bothered to even hang up the phone? Oh, if you're interested in getting Medicaid, press 1. If not, hit the pound button. Do you need a better quote on your car insurance? Hit 1 for your quote. Hit pound if you're not involved or not caring. And this goes on and on and on and on and on for like 10 minutes. And you still don't get the balance on the card. I don't understand why the hell they do that. And then it's so much easier to just go on the website. No, that's not even easy either. They twist the freaking the web address and do the same shit to you. I just threw the fucking card out.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Nick. Like, I think if I walked into confession now, they'd have to remove the priest from the booth.
I would just sit there and say, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned infinite. Just wipe my slate clean.
Just be like, I fuck up every day. Fuck, I just fucked up right now. Fuck.
Did you ever go to a priest during confession? Well, because, altar boy you. Did you ever go to a priest for confession that you were slightly frightened of?
Well, here's a little confession. I never went to the same church to do confession.
Okay.
So, for example, my church, okay, I would do all the altar service in there, right, at St. Vincent's. But I would get my confession done at St. Thomas's.
Why? Were you afraid the Vincent's people would know what you did?
Guaranteeingly enough, I have that voice that's very recognizable, right? And all I need is the fucking one priest to say, one priest to say, wait, you had sex at the age of 16 and you're telling me?
Okay,
like,
but
no, that's not something I want my priest to know.
You never had to sit face to face with the priest?
No.
You never?
See, because like in my church when we were kids, there wasn't a screen. Like, you went and you sat in a chair and the priest sat in a chair and you looked at him. And the one priest that when I was a kid was the head priest in the school, in the church, was a really big drinker. So like his eyes were always bloodshot and like you could smell him from like across the thing. But he, like he was the only one that I think intimidated me. Like, I was afraid to go into him and tell him stuff. That's when they put you in front of the screen, like when there was a screen in between, you were okay. But as a kid, you had to sit across from them. And that wasn't so much fun.
That's why I honestly never did it in the same church. Because I knew somehow, some way, if it slipped out or I see the priest and I can't look him straight in the face because I know which priest is on the other side, that little divider thing, I'm like, frick this shit. I'll go to the church that's right around the corner instead of going to my normal one that's like about a mile away. I never see those priests.
At my church, they had it both ways. They had like a little bit of a wall where you can just slide it open. But then if you didn't want to do that, you can just walk around the corner and sit in front of him, which I never did. Fuck no, I never did. I was too scared. I remember one time I broke Lent and my mom made me walk down because we lived right by the church. So I'd have to walk back and forth a couple times a day sometimes. So no. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I've not been to confession in years though because I no longer I'm a Catholic. But anyways,
Nick, it's not a dress; it's a gown. Okay, let's get it straight. It's a gown. I unfortunately wore one till I was 18 doing altar boy.
Oh my God! I'm going out with a child of God.
Oh my God! Look, these guys are giving him head.
It's fucking horrible.
So does that make me like the bad influence on you then?
No. You came along way after that influence. James, you know what? It's fucking weird because like I'm afraid to go back to work at any point. I'm going to feel like a freaking moron.
It's not a dress.
Are you snoring?
The dog is snoring on the stream. That's beautiful.
Are we that boring?
Did we put the poor dog to sleep legitimately?
I just woke him up when I said that, though.
Oh,
You couldn't hear it? Oh, Jeez, you two. All this dog does is sleep. You want to say hi, Bobo?
Yes, we need the dog on the air.
I say hi, Bobo.
Oh. The people on Sound Machine are gonna love us tomorrow night.
Yeah, we love a puppy.
Hi, baby.
Enzo, that is so cruel. Bad. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be, paint train pipe bomb.
Oh, did you see the one where the girl says, the little girl, I guess she kept telling them, call God, whatever. She said, what's his name? She said, it's Howard.
Howard.
Mom,
Yes,
like,
that's the
why
video I
is his name
sent you.
Yes.
Howard be thy name.
Howard be thy name. I was
Nick, you
like,
haven't
that shit was funny.
you haven't had it where this is I really probably maybe shouldn't say this. He talked about fall asleep in church. I fell asleep standing up holding the book in front of the priest. The longest fucking sermon on the planet, like 10 minutes. And I got to stand there and hold this freaking book on my head. I'm fucking taking a nap. All you hear is a little baby snore in the microphone. It's freaking hilarious. Fall asleep holding the book up.
Everybody loves puppies, James. Everybody. You know.
You know what I forgot for this week's episode?
What?
The hooker gifts. The stripper
what?
gifts.
What are we talking
The
about?
strippers on the pole.
Oh.
I forgot the strippers. God damn
I'm
it.
like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I forgot. I gotta find them. I wonder if they're on. I gotta look for that gift website.
Oh, we're
Stripper
going.
poles?
How am I? If I'm using this language going on our new station?
It says explicit on.
Okay,
the beginning.
I'm just saying.
In fact, I gotta tell you, it was so horrible yesterday that I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, you know, we played dirty music on the air for our show. So I used our warning from our show.
Our show for the radio show.
On the radio show. And I'm like, maybe that is this audio or video? People are gonna be like, where can we watch this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start videotaping it.
I don't know about that.
Imagine that.
Facebook froze, he said.
I don't know. I haven't been watching.
I don't know. Mine's okay. And back.
I've been freaking getting the
No, mine's been okay.
Mine's still rolling.
Well, either way, it's being recorded by Restream.
And we only have 5 minutes left anyway.
It wouldn't be
Wow.
as shocking that maybe it's the freaking Mortal Kombat video in the background.
Tonight went fast.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
I feel like certain weeks go so much faster than others.
Well, when you have an Al Dape on the show, it kind of helps.
And we had a bunch to talk about this week, too.
We didn't do one article.
Nope.
Didn't have to worry about it.
Good. Next week, we have more stuff to talk about.
Yeah, people having sex on fucking Ferris wheels and...
Yes, my article.
She gets so happy. Yeah. Oh, my God. All right, I'm gonna. All right, see now Nick jumped on Twitch. Thank you, Nick.
Yes.
Thank you for jumping on Twitch.
Yeah.
Speaking of Twitch, you know, I did my first live Twitch video today playing Halo.
You played
Did you?
Halo.
I
Actually,
played
you know
Halo
what?
on Twitch.
I could download it. I have space left for it.
Yeah, I tried hooking up that camera. I was just messing with it, and Ronnie helped me. Shout out to him for helping me with that. But it was crazy. I got on there and it was so fucking funny because I didn't even know I was on. And then he's like, "You're on." I was like, "No, I'm not." He goes, "Yeah, you are." It was crazy, but I was on.
See, Nick is the quality monitor.
Yes.
And he says he loves seeing it on Twitch.
Yeah. Well, Twitch is different. And Janet has the joke of the day. What does sex and Ferris wheels have in common? They both have their ups and downs. Wait a minute. Is
it up and down or round and round?
If it's round and round, it's rat.
I told Ricky a terrible joke yesterday, and I'm going to tell it again today.
For it. Go for it. Why not?
If girls with big boobs work in Hooters, could a girl with one leg work in IHOP?
That's so cruel on so many.
That was my corny joke of the day. I get in the car with him last night. I haven't seen him in 6 days, and that's the first thing that came out of my mouth.
Dirty joke. Gotta love it.
Love it.
Gotta love it.
And then somebody said, would her name be Eileen because she only has one leg? You see, I'm getting delirious now. You're gonna have to cut me off.
Well, you're the first one to end it out, so I can play the credits.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. I don't know what else you want me to say.
So what's the blonde do at Chick-fil-A?
I'm terrified.
While we're waiting for the answer, Missy,
Hey, thank you guys, everybody, for stopping by today. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that you do that not only to this post, but actually to our page. Thank you. Have a good night.
Beats me. I'm asking y'all is the answer. If there's an American in the kitchen, who is in the bathroom? A European. Enzo, I'm already on it.
Oh my God, we got.
All right. Go. Thanks to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, the newly deceased Periscope, which we're still on. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Sound Machine FM. Check it out. 24/7 nonstop music, podcasts, sports, independent artists. If you can't get the station on the website, either go on live365.com or download the Live 365 app. Just search Sound Machine. You'll see this gorgeous jukebox with beautiful lettering over the top that says Sound Machine. You will hear this show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this before Friday or before 8 p.m. Friday, you'll at least know we're on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sound Machine. Tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pipebomb Radio NYC Flashback Fridays. Darnell will be back, annoying the shit out of me like he did last night while I was at the supermarket. But he'll be back as well. Till next week for Pain Train Pipebomb. We're out of here.
Hey, did you like that show? Don't forget to hit that like button, follow, subscribe, and share out our shows. Don't forget to check out paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for show merchandise at great prices. Thanks for watching, and tune in to next week for another Pain Train Pipebomb episode.